EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Here is the kicker, John Parker Romo, to get us started. Off we go from the Superdome. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. He'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Here's Young now to throw right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Young. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go. Young. That's taken in. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only fourth down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It could feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Sanders. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. On play action, Young. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see. They'll run with Brooks. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Carolina. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball. And I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's deep for Olave. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
When we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice, he preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On first down is Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 14, Saints nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. 12 yards on the game. That's good for first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy. If you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Back to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. His 12th touchdown of the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through. The Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role.
And he's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A tight end in motion now. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Romo's kick is good. And the Panthers is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a head. Goes down.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10 now from the 36. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Now, faking the give. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. That is hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point by Romo is good. Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. On the return, here comes Blackshear. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side caught by Sanders. He's still on his feet. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Sanders. And he's into the end zone. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best blitz designs are when you have more rushers than the offense has blockers, and that's exactly what happened here. They're able to create a free blitzer off the outside, and with that free lane to the quarterback, he's able to take advantage of it. Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On third down, here's Williams. And this drive is going backward, taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3-and-out. Blackshear to return. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. Panthers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. A good return here up past the 30, but maybe a penalty allowed him to get that far. Let's see. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll go again with Williams. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this offensive line just has no answers right